Gotta start off the stream right. Get on that fucking coffee. Yo, Fears. Audience. What's up? What is going on, guys? Shout out to all the fans. Hope you are doing well. Exhumed Visions is in the house. He's the first one to say, yo, Fears. What's up? What's up, Visions? Good to see you. Oh, by the way, Visions. Oh, I'm wearing it. I am wearing it. I told you I would be wearing it. Oh my God, it was fucking great. Visions, it got a lot of responses, but I'm going to get into it. I'm going to welcome everybody. I'm going to open up the chat. We got some shit to talk about. Oh man. Oh Lordy. Good stuff. It was a day. It was a fun-filled day. Visions asked if the convention was in Missouri. It was not in Missouri. It was in Tampa, Florida. And it was a little hot today, but then it started to get really gloomy. I almost thought it was going to rain, but it did not rain. It almost did, though. It almost did. All right, let me just open this up. There we are. There we go. There we are. All right. All right. Here we are. Let's see. Vision says, nice. I just walked into IKEA. Really? Oh, nice. So Visions is watching it on the go. So what are you doing at IKEA? Are you buying some new furniture for the Visions man cave? Oh, yeah. Cameo Man says, how dare you, John? Randall, I called you. Twice. Randall, I had to start the show, man, and I'm sorry for starting the show kind of late. It took me an hour and 20 minutes to get to the con. Got there at around 12, and then I left around 4:30, and I'm just getting back home, and I got home about 25 minutes ago. I got something to eat because on the way home. Visions, you wouldn't believe the traffic. Someone got into an accident. Thank God everyone's all right. But I'm driving by. All of a sudden, I look off to the right. 2 cars just dung. And everybody was watching it. Cameo Man says, read my comment, you son of a bitch. My phone is dead. Oh, okay. All right. I just stuck it in the charger. It'll charge in about an hour. All right, Randall. Well, I'll send you the link. Link because I know Randall wants to talk about some stuff for a little while, and then I'm going to get back onto the convention. So let me send Randall the link. But Visions, if you didn't watch my last stream, watch it. That was a good one. But today, oh my gosh, it was a fun-filled day. All right. Let me get Randall in here. Shout out to Lord Randall. Lord Randall. And I know Randall wanted to talk about a few things. Plus, Randall, I got a couple of things to talk to you about. So somebody sent me a link 2 days ago. And what I saw and heard, I was very displeased. So you guys will find out. Oh, Visions, you'll get a kick out of this. Oh, God. I can't reveal who my source was, but 2 days ago, so Thursday, somebody sent me a link, and they did that time thing where, where you cut it, where you don't have to watch the whole stream. He said, Fierce, I want you to, he goes, I put in some timestamps. He goes, watch it from here to here. And oh, Lord. What I saw in there, oh man. So I'm going to tell Randall about this, and I'll tell you guys, because what I saw, oh man. And what I heard, I was very displeased. I was very displeased. Anyway, we'll get into it. Lord Randall, how art thou?
What the hell is all this timestamp bullshit?
Well, Randall, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get into it. I was just waiting until.
Oh, you better get into it, man. Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna wait until you got comfy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so listen to this. Well, do you want me to tell you, or do you want to talk about what you want to talk about first?
No, let's hear it.
Okay, so I get home from work Thursday morning. I go to sleep. I wake up around 1, 2 in the afternoon. And all of a sudden, my source contacts me and said, Fears, do you have a minute to talk? And I said, yeah, I have a minute to talk. So he goes, Fears, don't shoot the messenger. And I said, okay. I said, what do you got? He goes, well, it's not really a troll video. It's a troll stream. And I went, oh, God, here we go. And I said, who is it? He goes, well, it's someone that you really don't like. And I was like, who? And he goes, it's Matt Man. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like, enough with fucking Matt Man, the pedophile. I'm like, I don't care. And he goes, no, Fears. He goes, you really need to watch this for 5 minutes. So he sends it to me. I watch for 5 minutes. Randall, I'm just going to ask you some straight up questions because Matt Man was talking mad shit about you and me. Mm-hmm. I mean, mad shit. So I'm going to ask you a couple of straightforward questions and just answer yes or no. Mm-hmm. Have I ever, number one, have I ever took advantage of you?
No.
Have I ever took advantage of our friendship?
No.
Do I ever plug your YouTube channels, or do I plug what's going on in your life, like your books and stuff like that?
You typically plug my my stuff. So
yeah. So and this is all leading up to something. Mm-hmm. Do I show support, and do we have a pretty good friendship?
Yeah.
So I already knew all the answers to that because basically I don't know why he was talking about me, Randall. I think somebody brought me up in his stupid chat, and I'm not mad about it. It's just sad that I don't watch his content for like what, the last 5, 6, 7 years. And that idiot is still talking about me, right? Yeah. So listen to this, Visions. So he's like, you know, Fears takes advantage of all of his friends. He goes, he doesn't let Randy, you know, be on it. I have you and LC and Sam all the time. He's like, he takes advantage of Sam and takes advantage of LC. And, you know, Fears is not a fucking gamer. When did I ever say I was a gamer? When me and Sam play, I even made a joke about myself. I said, I would classify myself as a shitty gamer because I'm not a gamer. If I could be anything, I'm a casual player. Right? That's fair enough to say. I casually play video games sometimes with Sam.
Yeah.
That's an honest answer. But I never classified myself as a gamer. He's like, I don't care what Fears says. He's never a fucking gamer. I never once said I was a fucking gamer. Sega's a gamer, Sam's a gamer, but I never classified myself as a gamer. So Randall, he was talking mad shit. He goes, Fears just takes advantage of all of his fucking friends. You know, he goes, he squanders the fucking time with Randall. I've never squandered any time that I've hung out with Randall. I cherish the time that me and Randall hang out on stream, on camera and off camera. And I'm just here to clear these rumors up. The reason why me and Randall haven't been able to hang out in person in a while, because Randall's, you know, spending a lot of time with his mom because his mom has been like sick and stuff. I've been going through a lot of stuff, you know, with the death of my dad 5 months ago, and I've been doing my thing. Even Randall said, Fears, you do your thing, I'll do my thing, and we're eventually going to hang out. And then like he goes, Fears never like helps with any of the project, which is complete bullshit. Like, I help out where I can. I'm not a drawer. Randall and me love collaborating. I help Randy write the scripts. I help come up with ideas for Randall's Cameo Man. Now, granted, Randall is the director. He sometimes takes my ideas. Sometimes he doesn't. I do the same thing with Fears Man. Randall will come up with the idea, and I'll be like, Randall, that idea was fucking genius.
Yeah. I do a lot of work though. I think a lot of people think that you edit them. Like, oh, Fears is spelling Randall's name wrong. No, I'm the one who edits these
And the
things.
thing is
I'm spelling my own name wrong because I don't like to see everything Randy Brown, Randy Brown, Randy Brown, Randy Brown.
Well, I tell people I give Randy all the credit in the credits. I say,
Yeah.
like I put what
Well, you don't do the credits. I do the credits.
Yeah, but I show you how to write them, Randall. I say, Randall,
Yeah.
give credit for what I've done, give credit for you, and it always says John Fears, starring John Fears as Fears Man, and then it says voiced by John Fears, and then if I write something, it says written by John Fears, or if we do a collab write, it goes written by John Fears and Randy. But then at the very end, it says all animations were done by Randall. All animations were done by Randall. And why do I do that? Because I appreciate Randall. I want Randall's animations to get out there, and I wouldn't say, hey, I did all that animation by myself and Randall kind of helped out, because that wouldn't be true. I'd be like, Randall did all the animations. So I don't know what he's thinking when he says I've never squandered a friendship. Never.
Mm-hmm.
Some other people have squandered a friendship, but not me.
Yeah.
So, Randall, I didn't even watch the whole 5 minutes because that guy is so sickening. And who's he to talk? He's a goddamn pedophile. I am so glad I'm not Matt Man. Like, Randall's not a pedophile. I'm not a pedophile. So I don't know why he's like saying all this crap about us. So I knew you would get a giggle out of that, Randall. I was like, well, first of all, he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. I'm like, I've never squandered a friendship. I never took advantage of my friends. I appreciate all of my. Oh, and he said, I don't care about my fans. Like, he goes, oh, Fears treats his fans like absolute bullshit. You know, I've never treated my fans like that. I've treated the trolls badly because they're trolls, but I've never treated an actual loyal, loving fan bad. If anything, I've been like, hey, I've shown appreciation, love. Anytime Visions does something for me, I'm always the first one to say, Visions, you're the fucking man. I appreciate it. Awesome. When that Matt guy, remember that Matthew guy, Randall, in Missouri, when he bought me the 2 VHS tapes?
Fears, I gotta go for about 5 minutes. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna stop the cam and mute it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna put it on me while we're waiting for Randall to come back. So I just wanted to get that out there. So he pretty much said, Fears said he's a gamer. Again, I've never said that I'm a gamer. Like I said, if anything, I'm a casual player because I would classify myself as a gamer when I was a little kid. From like 5 years old to 11, I played every single game alive. And I'm not trying to start any shit. But when someone blatantly says, Fears said this, I never said that. So he's lying. Not that I don't give a shit about Matt, man. I think he's a fucking idiot. He's disgusting. But I'm like, oh, if he's going to badmouth Randall and he's going to badmouth me, I'm not afraid of him. I'll stand up for myself and I'll stand up for my friend, because same thing if somebody was bad-mouthing Pixel or Visions. I'd be like, no, fuck you. Pixel didn't say that. Fuck you. Visions didn't say that. You can kiss my ass. Like, don't, put words in my mouth and don't put words into my friend's mouth. And so he accused me of saying, oh, like, I don't care what the hell Fear says. He always thinks he's this big badass gamer. I never said once, hey, I'm a big ass fucking gamer. Never once said that. I was even joking about it with Sam. I said, hey, Sam, I said, we should do it. We should call it the Shitty Gamer Podcast, because I already know I'm not good at games. I'm getting better at games the more I play, but Sega's a gamer. Sega is a straight up gamer and a really good gamer. Sam's a really good gamer. Like, anytime I die, he's like, hey, Fears, let me get you back to the start point. Sam will get me there, lickety split, in about 3 minutes. It'll take Fears about 20 minutes to get back where I was. So, yeah. So, I never said, yo, I'm this big badass, fucking gamer. That was a direct quote. Yeah, Fears thinks, he's this big badass fucking gamer, man. I never said that. Never classified myself as a gamer. I don't consider myself a gamer. Like I said, if I had to classify myself, when I'm hanging out with Sam, I would classify it as I'm a casual player. I'm a casual video game player because I play video games casually every once in a blue moon. And the only time I play video games is when I'm hanging out with Sam. And like sometimes we don't even play games. Before we did the stream last time, Sam was like, Fierce, let's grab some lunch. Let's play the miniature golf. We did the miniature golf. We filmed it. We vlogged it. We like chatted, about what's been going on in our lives for about a half an hour while we were eating. And then I suggested, hey, Sam, I said, do you want to skip gaming or do you want to do a stream? And he's like, you don't have to be at work until 3 in the morning, Fierce, so we might as well get a stream out.
Okay, I'm back.
And I was like, right on. So, yeah. So, Randall, what I was trying to say was, while you were gone, did you have to answer the phone or something?
No, I had to do my wash. I'm going to karaoke tonight.
Oh, I got you. Well, let me know when you need to go, buddy, because I don't want you to be late. So
I got to go in 40 minutes, Spears.
Okay, so I'll finish this up, and then we'll talk about what we want to do. Basically, what I wanted to say, Randall, is the guy was putting words into my mouth, and I don't really, like I said, I don't really care about Matt, man. I don't really care about his trolling. I don't care what the fuck he says because one, he's wrong, and two, me and you and most of the community think he's a disgusting person because he is. He's a pedophile. We've heard him, and he said disgusting shit about kids, all that. But anytime someone puts words in my mouth that I didn't say, I'm going to stick up for you. If he's bad-mouthing you, I'm going to stick up for you, Randall, because I'm a good friend. If he's bad-mouthing me, I'm not afraid of him. I'll stick up for him. Same thing if he was bad-mouthing Visions or Pixel or Richie Wright or any of them. And I was like, he's making this shit up as he goes along. I'm like, I never classified myself as a gamer. Never said, hey, yo, I'm this big, badass fucking gamer. I've never squandered a friendship. I don't take advantage of my friends. He said I don't appreciate my friends. I always appreciate every single friendship. Every single. And I said I used Visions as a good example. Anytime Visions has hooked me up with some free merch, I'm always the first one to say, Visions, you're the best. I love you like a brother. You didn't have to send me that extra cool shit. Thank you so much. Anytime Randall does some photos for me, if it's off camera, Randall, what's the first thing I do? I always thank you for doing the drawings. And then if you show me them on camera, what does Fears do? I'm always plugging Randall's channel, and if it's not Randall's channel, I'm always plugging LC's channel. If LC's on, I'm always plugging Vision's website and his channel. Even though Visions only puts up a video every once in a blue moon, I always plug his channel. I plug his website more than anything. So I just wanted to straighten those rumors out right away.
Yeah.
So yeah. Vision says maybe Matt Man's just upset that you don't ask him to collab. Well, I would never collab with him because, again, Visions, I think he's a disgusting fucking person, and I want nothing to do with Matt Man. That's why whenever my source said, "Hey, Fears, I've already timestamped it. You got to check out what the fuck Matt Man was saying." And at first, I was like, I don't even really give a shit what he has to say. I'm like, I don't even really want to watch. And so he was like, "No, Fears, you need to watch this." And I said, "Well, it disgusts me that I even have to watch it." And I didn't even finish the whole timestamp, Randall. I could only bear to watch for about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and that's the kind of shit that I heard within 2 to 3 minutes. So anyway, Vision says, "Hey Fears, I didn't know that you had a big ass." Oh yeah, apparently I'm this big badass motherfucker. Yeah, man. Direct quote, Randall. Man, Fierce thinks he's this big badass motherfucker, fucking gamer. And then I loved it. I kind of started laughing, Randall. He's like, man, I don't care what the hell Fierce says. He's not some fucking gamer. Never said I was a fucking gamer. Never. Not once. So I was fucking losing my goddamn mind. I was like, and literally I said this out loud. I'm sitting here, I'm watching it, and I'm just like this the whole time watching it, Randall. And then after 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I said, all right, I've had enough of that shit. And I closed my computer and I said, I don't have time for this crap. And then I wrote back the person that sent me the timestamp. And I said, I appreciate it, buddy. I'll take care of it. I said, I'll address this issue in my next stream. And he went, yeah, Fears. He goes, I just wanted to let you know. Anyway, so Randall, welcome to the Fears podcast. I just wanted to get that out there. So, buddy, how was your day?
Pretty good. We got mom her medicine and then we went to Taco Bell.
Ooh, Taco Bellage. Nice. Yeah. Now, what do we get at Taco Bell, buddy?
Mexican pizzas.
Nice. You know
They're
what?
back at Taco Bell, people.
Thank
They're
God.
back.
I pose a question. Why did they
Now,
ever?
I want them to bring chives back. Put some chives in there.
Randall, I pose a question to you, Visions, the entire people
I
watching.
do not know why they got rid of them. That was a dumb move.
In the first place, why didn't they just stay? That's my question.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Mexican,
Dumb. I stayed away from Taco Bell for about a year or two after they got rid of the Mexican pizzas. Then somebody at karaoke told me, "Oh, Randy, they're back." I was like, "They're back?" Like, yeah, they're back.
Mexican
Like,
pizzas are fantastic.
Yeah.
They're yummy and fears his tummy.
And for a long time, I only ate the bottom half, and I would give Mom the top half. And then I tried the top half, and I was like, the top half is pretty good.
Visions, I pose a question to you and the fans. What do you think? Yay or nay on Mexican pizza? Put in the chat. Visions, what do you think? Are you a big Mexican pizza Taco Bell fan? Let me know.
Now, what I wanted to talk about was I've got 2 pitches for Batman Chapter 2.
Okay, so because I told Randall to prepare, because since I hadn't had Randall on, well, I had you on for a little bit the other night. I was like, before I do all my RetroCon shit, I said I'll let Randall talk. So you prepared some topics.
I've been going over it in my head a lot. So
Oh, Randall, read this. Read what Visions just wrote right now. He says,
I'm a Crunchwrap boy.
I mean, those are pretty good too. If I'm being honest, those are pretty good. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So you said you have a topic about Batman. What? Hold
on a second. I don't know why it's doing that.
Because I want to since Randall has to go to karaoke. Oh, by the way, Randall, good luck tonight on karaoke. Is tonight the night that you find out if that lady wants to buy your books?
No, that's Monday night.
Monday night. I'm sorry.
I'm going to a different place tonight.
Oh, nice. Well, hopefully the people have big wallets, because anytime Randall goes to karaoke, not only does he sing at karaoke, but he also does that magic.
Makes that money.
Makes that moolah. Makes that money, buddy. What do you think? You think tonight will be a good night? Lots of tips?
I don't know. What is today? Friday?
Today? Saturday night.
Today's Saturday. Are you sure?
Yeah, it's Saturday night.
Okay, hold on.
Saturday night.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to start taking notes which day of the month or which day of the week I get the most money, because I do keep track. I keep a log. I keep the books.
Well, so far, how much money have you made the start of this new year?
Around $201.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. That's awesome. Triple says, I hope one day Fears runs the camera for Randall doing his thing at karaoke night. That would be some great. Well, actually, I've already done that.
Great. That would be good.
Randall, I've actually.
Yeah, kind of, but
we did that last year. You invited me. I stayed the night at Randall's house, and I finally. Randall was begging me to go to karaoke with him, Triple. And finally, my schedule.
You sang a little.
You know what, Randall? I got really nervous, and I wanted to do the Beach Boys justice. And I got up there, I got nervous, and then I said, Randall, I can't sing alone. I said, you pick a song, I'll sing with you. So I sang with Randall in the vlog. But Randall, you killed it. You killed it by yourself. What song did he sing? Oh, I remember, Cuban Pete.
Yeah, and that's one that people love me to do. And Jim Carrey did it in the original The Mask. But then Javier Bardem did it in the movie The I Love Lucy, the Ricardos. And everybody says, Randy, you don't do it as good as Jim Carrey, but you do it way better than Javier Bardem.
I'll be honest. I've seen the Randall version. I've seen the Randall version. I've seen the Jim Carrey version, but I have not seen. What's the third one you said?
The Ricardos.
I've never seen that version, but anyway, Triple says karaoke doesn't matter how well you can sing, just how good of a show you can put on. Just gotta shake that big gamer ass fierce. That's true, because apparently, Randall, I'm a gamer and I have a big ass, and I'm a big ass motherfucker.
Well, Triple is onto something because, like it really doesn't matter how good a singer you are. It matters how much oomph and how much enthusiasm you put into it. Because I've heard singers that, oh, hey, everybody, this is my first time. I'm really terrible. And they sing terrible and the crowd goes wild.
Randall, I just got the jitters, man. I mean, remember, I said, Randall, I'm going to kill this Beach Boys song.
Yeah.
I got up there. All of a sudden, I look out into the crowd, and there's about 20 people in the crowd. And I was like, oh, shit. And then I walked over to Randall. I was like, and I went like this, and I was like, Randall, I don't know if I can do this. And then Randall's like, oh, you're doing it, Fears. And I was like, I'm like, I don't know, buddy. And then I said, Randall, I said, you pick a song, and I'll sing with you.
Yeah.
But I got to get over this fear, man. We got to get some good content of me actually doing a karaoke song by myself.
Yeah.
Or I would go and I would film your magic show, Randall.
I would like you to film my magic. Yeah. I would like you to maybe go to a copy shop like Sweet Marley's or the Copper Line. Or go down there and do some magic.
Maybe since Fears has been single for a while, we can start hitting up those Hooter restaurants again. Because
we could go to Hooters or we could go to Kerr's Wing House. Either or, they're both good.
Dude, I kind of miss Randall doing magic for some hot ass sluts.
Yeah.
Because man, those Hooter vlogs, man, they were good. They were good.
Actually, on that topic, let me show you something.
Oh yeah, Joy Boy says, "Hello, buddies. Yo, buddy, what's going on?"
You see if I got it somewhere here.
Okay. What is this, Randall?
I'll show you.
Randall's got a surprise for me and the fans.
Maybe not.
Well, let's hope. Let's hope. And guys, don't worry. I'm going to talk about Super RetroCon. Just Randall has to go to karaoke, so I'm going to hang out with Randall and talk with Randall for a little while. And then the minute he goes, then we're going to be talking about Super RetroCon.
So let me see if I can find it.
Yep.
Go ahead. Here, putting on you.
Skylar says, I'm watching with my girlfriend. Now, we didn't know that's how you see women. Well, Skylar, please apologize to your girlfriend. I don't think all women.
No, I think you should apologize first.
I am apologizing.
Oh, you said please apologize. You mean please accept my apologies.
That's what I meant to say. Please accept my apologies. I don't think that way of all women. So I'm just saying, like Hooters girls. I mean, they're pretty hot, and they've got that slut factor, Randall, because they make them dress slutty. I'm not saying they're all slutty. I'm just saying they wear slutty clothes.
So I met this girl.
Oh my god.
She was at Hooters when I went there.
So did she give you this free calendar?
It wasn't free, it was $20, but the two women are in this calendar. They signed it for me. So
wow.
Yeah. And then let's see.
Man, Randall, look at me. Look at your best friend, Randall. I am impressed. I'm impressed.
And then let's see which one was the other one.
Hot flowing model to give you a calendar. Oh, nice, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it, man.
Yeah.
Scott says, well, Fierce, she liked you before, but now she said she won't watch anymore if that's how you talk about women. Oh, gosh, Tyler, come on. Fierce is just joking.
And then Rena was the other one, that one right there.
Oh, she's pretty hot. She's pretty cute. Wait.
So two of the hot ladies were there.
Wait, Randall, show it again.
Okay, hold on.
The girl in the green bikini. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. So the girl in the green bikini. Oh, yeah, she's pretty hot. And then who else?
I don't know. It would take me a long time to sort through it, but yeah,
I saw
those two were there.
I saw that she signed that she signed it, Randall.
Yeah.
So
and I did magic for them. They were blown away. And
I have two questions. One, when did this happen? And two, why didn't you film it? That would have been a great magic video.
This is about 2 weeks ago, and I didn't film it because my mom was there.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. Skylar says, I'll still watch Fears, but I think you lost her, sadly. Listen, Fears says a lot of stuff, all right? I was joking.
Yeah, that's why I say don't say that anymore, Fears.
Randall, obviously I was kidding, all right? Yeah. I was kidding. Like, if she's that sensitive, Skylar, tell your girlfriend I'm really sorry. Me and Randall are just joking. Obviously, whenever I date a girl, Randall, You know this from experience. I treat women with the highest respect anytime I date a girl. You know, like I can relate like to my ex. I bought her tons of dinners. I bought her flowers. We went out on nice dates. I treated her like a queen. You know.
What's up, Larry?
Yo, Larry. Larry says, "Yo, Fears. Yo, Randy." Even though he spelt my name wrong, that's all right though. So yeah. So I don't think she should be that sensitive, Skylar. I was just joking. But if I hurt her feelings, tell her I apologize. So yeah. So Randall, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, around that.
So I'm curious. Why were they there at karaoke? Like were they part of the show?
Who?
Those models.
No, those were women at Hooters, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Those girls at Hooters. So the last time you went to Hooters, they gave you that calendar.
They didn't give it to me. I paid $20 for it, but yeah, but yeah, they were pretty hot and they were pretty cool. And I did some magic for them, and they're like, "Hey, do you want us to sign your calendar?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And she goes, "We're on that calendar," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, go ahead."
So what did they think of the magic tricks?
They freaking loved it. I wish I could have filmed it because there was like 3 or 4 women crowding around the table again. So yeah.
Randall, I think the next time you go either with me, I'll film it, or the next time you go alone, film it, man. Film because if you're into it, there you are. You can get some digits, you can get some free food. You know,
well, the thing is that you know, like I need both my hands when I do the thing. So, you know, I mean, I would have to have 2 of them there, one of them filming and one of them, you know, getting their magic trick done.
Well, I mean, hey, Randall, I'm impressed. You got a calendar.
Yeah.
You impressed some nice ladies.
Yeah.
They're models.
I'll see if I can get my friend Derek to do some stuff for me, because Derek was a pretty cool guy.
I gotta say, I mean, I was thinking the girl in the green bikini.
Yeah.
So which girl, look at that calendar real quick. Which girl would you prefer? The girl in the green bikini.
Rain,
Yep.
I would.
So is that Rain, the girl in the green?
Yeah, the girl in the green bikini. Yeah.
Okay, so we both agree on that. I mean, because Rain, she had that rock and tan. At least some good C breasts. Pretty good. Pretty rocking. Pretty good solid rack. So yeah. Good stuff, man.
It's all about what's on the inside, Fears.
It's also what's on the outside too, Randall.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff on the outside, and it was rocking. Anyway, I'm sure she's a very nice lady.
Basically what I wanted to talk about is the man, the myth, the legend, the man on everybody's mind.
Yes.
Batman.
Randall, I think the better question is when are we not talking about Batman? This is Randall's favorite subject. That's why every once in a while in Cameo Man and Fears Man, there's a Batman reference.
He'll pop up somewhere in the background.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
Randall, I think almost every Cameo Man and every Fears Man, there's some type of Batman reference. Either one of our characters says Batman, or the Batman will just show up in the background out of nowhere. Randall loves Batman. All right, lay it on me, Randall. What do you want to talk about Batman?
Oh, triple. So yeah, Matt Reeves is coming out with the Batman Part 2. It's going to be called Batman Chapter 2. And you know, there's this one YouTuber called Boba who does Boba Talks, and he was given his own personal spin on what he thinks is going to happen in the next Batman. I would like to give my own personal spin on what I would think is going to happen in the next Batman.
Okay.
And what I would like to happen,
Randall, I think your internet
see happen.
I think your internet is crapping out, Randall.
Later sequels like Part 3 or 4.
Randall, I think you may want to dip out and come back in. All right, Randall will be back. His internet was fucking up. He'll be back. Triple, I was just joking with Skylar and his girlfriend. I think she was a little bit too sensitive. Fears says a lot of joking things, and sometimes people take it to heart. Half the things I say on this stream, I'm either joking. You guys know when I'm serious. Like when I was defending my friends at the beginning of the stream, that's when Fears is serious. But if I'm just joking around and bullshitting around with Randall, then obviously I'm kidding around. I like your baseball cap. Well, thanks, buddy. It's Mickey. I actually bought this back in the day whenever I went to the Disney park, 2019 or 2020. One of those epic adventure Disney vlogs. It was right before all that COVID crap happened, and I bought it at the park. And I do enjoy it. But I only bust out the Mickey hat every once in a blue moon. So I wore this to the convention. Of course, I promised Visions that I would wear this shirt. Visions, you're gonna laugh when you hear about all the responses. Oh my God, it was hysterical. All right, Randall, back to the Batman. Lay it on me.
Okay, so can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Just your internet.
Keep it in this vision, because I think like a lot of the times I'm crapping out is when you go to full screen on me. Okay. So just keep it in these two boxes.
Okay. All right.
So basically what I wanted to Pierce, go back to the two boxes. That's what I was talking about.
It's still two boxes.
This is okay. So yeah, what I wanted to talk about was the next Batman, Matt Reeves is coming up with the next installment. And they've already confirmed that the villain for part 2 is going to be Mr. Freeze. And he said he wanted to do it. He wanted to do a more realistic, a more grounded take on the thing. And like, here's how I would do it if I were doing it. Like, number one, I wouldn't have like a freeze ray or a freeze laser. That's too like fantasy. That's too like sci-fi. I would do like a freeze spray, like they have in Predator 2 with
real quick, I have to apologize. She said the reason why she was upset is she used to work at Hooters, and then she said it's like you were calling me a slut. I was just joking. If I hurt your feelings, I am profoundly sorry. I really am. So sorry to Skylar's girlfriend. Hopefully you accept my apology. Continue, Randall.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be a freeze ray. I think it's going to be a freeze spray. That like sprays liquid nitrogen, kind of like how they were trying to freeze the Predator in Predator 2.
Now,
remember that one?
Is this Batman like a new? You kind of lost me. Is this for like a new Batman movie or a new Batman show, or what is this?
A new Batman movie.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Because like I said before, Matt Reeves is doing another Batman. He says Mr. Freeze is going to be the villain of the Batman Part 2.
Nice.
So yeah. So and again, he says he wants to do a more grounded and realistic take. So what I would do is I would have Mr. Freeze's wife frozen on accident.
Okay.
And then like he kind of like takes the freeze serum himself. But he has to like take the serum that makes him normal, but it only makes him normal for a little while. And then like after 4 or 5 hours, the freeze starts coming back through his blood. So he's got to like take this serum every single time, like every 4 or 5 hours. Otherwise he freezes.
Now I forgot, Randall, Nora Freeze in the comic books
is Mr. Freeze's wife.
Yeah, I knew that, but she was dying of some illness, and that's why he had her frozen, right?
Yeah.
While he makes a cure, and then how did he become Mr. Freeze? A freak accident happened, right? I forgot how he became Mr. Freeze. Randall, I think your internet is crapping out. It's so bad. I think Randall froze. Hello. Randall froze again. Randall, come back to me. All right, well, hopefully Randall will be back. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully Randall will be back. Randall, come back. Come back. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. There it is. Triple says Randall was doing a Mr. Freeze impression. There it is. Randall, quit being Mr. Freeze and come back as Lord Randall. I need a Lord Randall, my buddy, my pal. Randall! I don't know. Hopefully we'll get Randall back. I hope. Anyway, shout out to Skylar's girlfriend, Visions, Joy Boy, Triple, Randall. Who else is in here? Larry. Larry. I think that's everything. Let's see. Triple says, Fears, I keep meaning to ask you how you met Sega. I met Sega through the community, through Pixel and Mr. Rasmus and one other person. So, yeah. Yep. I better call Randall and see if he's coming back. I better call Randall. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Hopefully we didn't lose Randall for the rest of the night. Give me 1 second here. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Oh, hang on. There's Randall. Yo.
Hey, what's up? I don't know. Let's talk about what you want to talk about because my internet keeps going in and out.
Well, Randall, now I'm excited about this Batman stuff. We'll keep talking about it. If it craps out one more time, then we'll just do it another night.
All right. So, yeah, that's what I would do for Batman Part 2. What I really want to see, here's what I really want to see. I really want to see a take on Harley Quinn where she's not like crazy yet. Like I want to see a Harley movie where it starts with her perfectly sane, she's a doctor, she's a psychologist and stuff, and she gradually, she gets assigned the Joker and she gradually goes insane as she's, talking to him, not over the course of a session, but over the course of like a year. Like the Joker like slowly chips away at her. First he makes her feel sorry for him, then he gets her to do favors for her, and then like there's slowly subtle psychological manipulations, and it's only until like a year later that she finally cracks. So she turns into Harley Quinn and she busts him out and stuff.
So is this movie, Randall? I like your concept. Is this movie going to be a direct sequel to the one that you and me saw, like the Batman?
No. This one I hope would be a standalone movie, maybe called Harley Quinn or Quinzel.
This is going to be a standalone one.
Yeah. It's just a concept I'm coming up with.
No, I'm asking about the actual sequel. You said the one about Nora Freeze and you said Mr. Freeze and all that. That's going to be a direct sequel to the Batman?
Yeah.
Nice. You think the Penguin and Catwoman will come back, because they were in the first?
I know for a fact the Penguin is coming back because Matt Reeves is also doing an Arkham Asylum TV show that is going to lead directly into the Batman Part 2.
Because Colin Farrell did a great job as the Penguin.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job. You couldn't even recognize him.
Dude,
could not even recognize him.
That girl that played the Catwoman, she was pretty cute. She was pretty rocking. And then I like all those kind of hints, at the very end of the Joker, So yeah. Yep. So I'm I'm excited. I read that too. How do you guys feel about the next Joker movie being a musical with Lady Gaga and Harley? Wow. Randall, your internet is shit. It's the third time we've tried. It's not my internet. My internet's a rockin' and it's a flowing. Randall. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm calling Randy on Facebook. I've had enough. I'm calling Randall on Facebook. This madness must end. I'm calling Randall on Facebook. Give me 1 second. I don't know. His internet is just not rocking tonight. All right. Here we go. I'm going to get Randall back in here, but on Facebook. All right. Here we go. Let's see here. Oh, you think it's a prank, Visions? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy. I don't think it's a prank. Randall. Visions. Hello?
Yeah.
All right. Randall, Visions think this is a whole prank. He says that you're pranking me. And I'm like, Randall is not pranking me. He's not pranking me.
I'm not pranking you. I wish I was, because I really want to do one of my own streams, and I hope this doesn't happen during my own stream.
Well, like I said, if the internet keeps crapping out, then there's nothing that you can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it, and we'll have to do it a different day. Like I'm going to stream tomorrow and talk about RetroCon #2, like day 2. So if the internet is if the internet is better tomorrow, then we can do it.
All right, we'll stream tomorrow then.
All right. Well, Randall, I hope you have a good day at karaoke, buddy. I wish you luck on all the good tips, my friend.
Okay, I'll touch you later.
Give me a call when you get back from karaoke. All right. All right. Randall. Hello.
All right.
Did you hear what I said? Uh-oh. Randall's internet. Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Hello? Hello? Randall? Randall? I think Randall's internet just crapped out. All right. Let's see. I'm going to write him, call me. Oh, here we go. Yo, buddy.
Piers, I said I'll talk to you later. Bye, 3 times.
Oh, sorry, the internet cut out. I'm just saying, have a good day at karaoke. Hope you get lots of tips. Give me a call when you get back from karaoke, all right?
All right, talk to you later. Bye.
All right, have fun, buddy. Peace out. All right, well, that was Lord Randall. All right. Well, sorry that Randall's internet was going nuts. It was on the fritz. Hopefully, it'll be better tomorrow. Anyway, Vision says, "Oh, Randall, what a jokester." Actually, I don't think he was joking around. I honestly think the internet was just crapping out. Well, Randall, I did enjoy our Batman talk. I always do. I love me some DC movies, and I love me some Marvel movies. So, Colin Farrell coming back as the Penguin, pretty fucking awesome. Whoever they get to play I almost said the Riddler, not the Riddler, the Mr. Freeze. That's gonna be pretty awesome. Pretty cool. So anyway, all right. Well, hey Fears, it's me, Noel. Wow, good to see you, man. It's been quite a while, buddy. Good to see you. All right, guys. Well, since we can't continue the conversation with Randall, let's start talking about Super RetroCon. All right, Visions. I hope you're ready, and I hope everybody's ready. All right. So, what a day! Day 1, it's over. I'll be honest. Fears. I didn't spend a whole lot. I thought, the first day kind of chill. I get there, and I start vlogging, and I was like, Fears, just be calm. Just be calm. I'm like, I know the Florida. Yeah, I'm like, I know the Florida, staff. I'm like, I know they can be nice. I'm like, you can do it. And I'll be honest, they were actually pretty nice. They were pretty, no arguments, no complaints this time. I think they finally watched my video. They got their head out of their ass, because always they know that Jeff never charges for parking. So Jeff always tells them at the front gate, hey, if it's a different con, because they do a lot of cons there at the Florida Fairgrounds. There's multiple buildings. The fairgrounds is huge, right? So you go in, they have signs like to the left, it's Super RetroCon, the one I went to. To the right, there was like a Lego convention. Now they were charging for parking, but Jeff, he never charges for parking. So I go to the left, and I go in, and she goes, hello, like, what convention are you with? I said, yes. I said, I'm with Super RetroCon. And she goes, okay. She goes, here's your pass. And I said, okay, thank you very much. And she goes, you want to go to the left, loop around? And she goes, and it's going to be all the way in the back. And she goes, just find a parking spot. And in my mind, I said, see how easy that was? Not like last time, the time before that. So that's what I said in my mind. But what I really said is, thank you very much, ma'am. I really appreciate that. And you have a very nice day. And I meant it. It just is all those other times it could have been avoided. So I think somebody finally said, hey, watch this guy's YouTube channel. I'm not an idiot. He's got some very valid points. And I think they watched it. And I think they found out the Fears doesn't mess around. When Jeff says free parking, I'm not going to pay for parking. If he says free. So it started off good. No complaints. I go, I park, I get in, right? I've only got one complaint. I get in there. I think it was because there was so many people there. There was people everywhere. They needed to turn the AC. Low. I'm talking like 68, 69. I get in there, and it's like I'm boiling. And so when you guys see the vlog, I'm doing this in the vlog. I'm taking my hat off. I'm wiping the sweat off. And I was doing anything and everything to stay cool. I went to a drinking fountain. I guzzled about a gallon of water out of that drinking fountain. I went up to an air blower, and I turned it on, and I just turned the air blower and had the cool air hit me in the face. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. So towards the end of the convention, they finally figured out, hey, it's getting pretty hot in here. And well, not the end. I'd say towards the middle. Then they finally said, oh man, it's getting really hot in here. They turned on the AC. Or I'm thinking it probably was on. They probably just didn't have it low enough. They probably had it like at, I don't know. It had to have been at least 76, maybe 80 in there. I was boiling. And so was everybody else. I mean, I heard tons of people in the background complain like, oh, God, it's hot. It's hot, man. Like, why is it so hot in here? And let's just put it this way. It was a lot cooler outside because I thought it was going to rain today. When I first got to the convention, like the sun was kind of out, but there was a nice cool breeze outside. But as the day went on, I looked out the window, gray clouds everywhere. Now, it didn't rain, but it was pretty much gloomy all day. And so when you got there, remember how I told you guys they had a BMX bike show last year? They had the only difference between last year and this year. Last year, they had the BMX bike show inside the building. This time, they had it outside, right outside the main entrance. Fears got some really cool footage of the BMX bike show. There was like 3 or 4 BMX bikers. There was like one guy in his 20s, like, you know, flipping, doing flips and stuff on his bike. Then there was like, I don't know how old the kid was. He looked 13, 14. He was doing tricks at the BMX bike show. Then they had maybe not as old as me, but a guy like in his 30s. He was on a bike doing. So I got some really cool footage of the BMX bike show. Jeff was there. I didn't get time for an interview because Jeff was busy, but Jeff made a couple of cameos, the guy that runs the cons. And Fears, you know, got a few little goodies. That's right. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. Like I said, I didn't go too nuts the first day. I pulled out 200. So Fears is going to be doing some major buying tomorrow. But today I thought, you know, I'll just go in. I'll just get some pictures today. I'll just get some video. I only really bought 2 things, but I got a lot of free shit. And that is one of the best things about conventions. You don't really have to buy a lot of stuff because a lot of people, if you go to each one of their tables, they hand out pins, buttons, stickers. I got tons of stickers today. I got a couple of buttons, some free pins and shit. So I got a lot of free, and we all know Fears. I love me some free stuff. Free. Who doesn't? Who does not like free, right? So, I will say this though: the two things that I did buy, pretty good, pretty rocking. So, after I explain the first day, then I will show you guys Fears' goodie bag. Now, I bought this bag last year at Super RetroCon, but I haven't had time to use it. So this is the first time in the wild that Fears got to use his Ghostbuster bag. All right. So great day. Joy Boy says, nice goodie bag. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. It is a nice bag. Gaming Attack Yeti says, yo, what's up, Fears? What up, buddy? Speaking of gaming, Gaming Attack Yeti, you missed a hell of a gaming stream. Me and Sam made some more progress on Dead Space. And then you would have thought Sam would have called me, right? To see how his first gaming stream. I tried to get a hold of him, but I couldn't get a hold of him today. But I hope that his first gaming stream, I couldn't watch his first gaming stream because I have yet to finish Dead Space 1. He said, Fears, we're not playing Dead Space, the remake, together until you complete Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2. But hopefully it went good. Speaking of Sam, he's live right now. Is he? Well, I knew I probably wasn't going to get a hold of Sam all weekend because he's probably streaming all weekend. I guarantee it, because he told me that new Dead Space, the new one, is going to come out. So I was like, well, I probably won't talk to Sam until Monday at work because he's going to be busy doing a bunch of lives. So yeah. So Sam, I hope you're having fun, buddy. I hope you're having fun. So Sam's going to be preoccupied for a couple of days. But when we go back to work on Monday, I know he's going to come in and be like, hey, Sam, good game? Because he said he was going to let me know how the game was. I guarantee you it's going to be good. I guarantee you the graphics are going to be 20 to 30 times better. Probably, hell, forget that. Probably even 90 times better. I know, like, the music in Dead Space is already kick-ass, but I know in this remake it's going to be even more kick-ass, right? Everything's going to be enhanced. Everything's going to be rocking. Everything's going to be flowing. Whenever you kill something in Dead Space, it's already bloody to begin with, right? I guarantee it in the new remake. Guarantee there's going to be buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of more blood. More blood, more guts, more gore. Guaranteed. And I haven't even seen the damn game yet, but I guarantee it. Why? Because whenever they do a remake, they don't really change much. They just kind of enhance it. So I know the graphics are going to be kick-ass. The blood, the gore, it's going to be going fucking ballistic, as always. So yeah. Did you get any good haggling done at RetroCon? I think the better question, Triple, is, do you really have to ask that question? Of course Spears did some haggling. But again, I didn't buy much today. Today I focused on checking out all the booths. So I made a few runs around the booths. Got lots of pictures for the vlog, lots of video. Did a few interviews. I didn't get a chance to interview any of the celebrities. They were quite busy. I'm going to try tomorrow. I met the guy from, I forgot how you pronounce his last name. Brian Takashi. He was in some of the Police Academy movies. Nice guy. Super nice guy. He was in some of the Police Academy movies. He was in a lot of those Revenge of the Nerd movies. And he does the voice of Leonardo. In the, I think he did it in the third movie. I should have asked him. Nice guy. He saw me vlogging and he goes, oh, hey, what's your channel about? I said, well, I've got 2 channels. And so he goes, oh, well, tell me about them. I shook his hand. We chatted for about 5 or 10 minutes because I didn't want to take up a lot of his time. It was towards the end of the convention. And nice guy. And I said, first of all, do you mind if I quote one of my favorite quotes that you say in Revenge of the Nerds? And he goes, oh, please tell me. I said, he goes, I think, and then he looked at me and said, I think I already know what you're going to say. And I said, do you? And he goes, well, throw it at me and we'll see if I was right. So in about midway, if you guys have ever seen Revenge of the Nerds 1, they spy on the real sexy, like oh, what the hell? They spy on the real sexy, I think they're called like a mega moose or whatever in that movie. And they put hidden cameras in, right? And they just watch all these sexy co-ed girls get undressed, and like some of them are making out with their boyfriends, and all of a sudden it zooms in, and all of a sudden his character goes, oh my lord, hair pie. You know, because they call the sexy girls in that movie the pies. And so I look right at him and I go, oh yeah, hair pie. And he goes, I knew it. He goes, I knew you were going to say that. And I said, dude, I said, it's one of the most classic fucking lines you say in the fucking movie. And he goes, yeah. He goes, hair pie for life, man. And I about fucking lost my mind when he said that. Yo, egotistical commando. He says, I had to end the stream early. Had a rough day at work. I'm too tired to play right now. Good to see your day was good. Sam, before you go to bed, do you want to come in real quick? Hang on, Sam. You've got to come in just for like 5 minutes. I've got some epic news to tell you, buddy. Epic. Sam, you think I'm kidding. They were playing Dead Space. Not the remake. They were playing Dead Space at the convention. And I don't know if it was the part. I don't know if we've passed this part yet. But I saw some people playing some Dead Space. They had a video game section set up, and I'm going to get to it in just a second. But I walked by, and all of a sudden I was like, I did one of those double looks. I'm walking, and I was like, I know that game. That's fucking Dead Space. And I was like, that's not really retro, but they had a whole gaming section. They had like a section for new games. Then they had a section for pinball. Then they had a section for like Super Nintendo. And then they had a section for like arcade games. It was fucking going ballistic. It was great. I played a few pinball because you guys know I love pinball way more than video games. I do like video games, but I love me some pinball. Sam, I sent you the link on your Facebook. Come in for a few minutes, buddy. Come in for a few minutes. I don't know how your stream went, but I heard I'm sure it was epic, buddy. Don't tell me anything about it. I was telling the fans, I'm assuming because it's a new game, more blood, more enhanced, the music's probably fucking going nuts. The fucking video game is probably going nuts. Yeah. Yep. Good to see your day. Dang, man, I was going to hop over when Fears was done. Catch you next time. The audio sounded good, the first one. So I hope Sam's first live went good because Sam, that's his new channel. Check out Egotistical Commando Lives. That's his new channel. So now he's got a few things. He's got Egotistical Commando on TikTok. Then he's got the Marinara podcast. And then he's got Egotistical Commando where he just uploads videos. And then he's got Egotistical Commando Live. So he's got a few things. So check all those out. I didn't get the link. Oh, hang on, buddy. I thought I sent it to you. Give me 1 second. I thought I sent it to you on Facebook, but maybe I thought I posted it, but give me 1 second. Check your Facebook. I'll post it again. Give me one second. Give me 1 second. Oh, it didn't post. I thought it posted. Well, that was my fault. So we'll chat with Sam for a little bit. All right, Sam, check your Facebook. This time it went through. Check your Facebook. It's there. It's definitely there. I posted it. So I haven't had Sam on a show in quite a while, guys. So we'll hang out with Sam just for a couple of minutes because I know Sam's tired, and then we'll get back to Super RetroCon because I want to hear about Sam. Whatever you can tell me about the game, I want to hear because you guys know Sam's got me hooked on this fucking Dead Space game. We made a lot of progress last time. I was killing those whatever those fucking like whatever those fucking things are, the fucking small like lizard things that are like their fucking tongue is all wagging around and shit, or whatever the fuck it was. The little ones, the ones that fucking crawl and shit. Then the little tiny ones was all over Fears' back, and I had to fucking shake them off and shit. And then the real fucking like big ones that are fucking flinging their arms and shit, and their fucking mouths down to here with fucking like boogers and maggots and shit coming out of their nose. Whew. It's pretty crazy shit. So yeah, yep. So yeah, so hopefully, even the monsters are enhanced. I'm sure they are. All right. Hopefully, Sam got it. Sam, it's on your Facebook. It is on your Facebook, buddy. So check it out. Hopefully, Sam's coming in soon. Here, let me call him. Let me make sure he got it. I sent it to you. Oh, there he is. All right, in 3, 2, 1, Sam. Oh, nice background, buddy.
What's up, bud?
Yo, man. Welcome back to the Fierce Podcast. It's been a while since you've been on it like this.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Has been.
So I got a couple of questions. First of all, I wish you would have came with me to Super RetroCon. Oh my God, it was going fucking ballistic. And when I mean ballistic, I'm talking like DEF CON 5 shit, man. It was fucking great. A lot of stuff, though, you probably wouldn't even have seen because there was a lot of stuff there before you were even born.
Well, you know me. I grew up watching a lot of old stuff that like people my age don't.
Yeah, well, thank God your dad is around my age, so he showed you all that cool epic shit, you know? Because Sam is turning 25 this year, man.
Yep. I'm getting old.
Sam, you're still a baby. Fears is turning 40, for God's sakes, this October. Do you see all these fucking gray hairs and all this shit coming around here? No, I don't want gray hairs, you know? And then Fears hasn't had a relationship in 3 years, so there's goddamn cobwebs forming down there as we speak. All right?
You got to work on that, bud.
I really got to work on that. Listen, it's not for a lack of trying. All right, so what can you tell me about the new game, buddy? Because I didn't watch your live.
Okay.
I almost did. Like it said like Sam is live, and I was like, should I take a little peek? And I was like, no. I said I promised Sam I wouldn't do it. So what can you tell me about the game? I was speculating before you came in. I was like, all right, so it's a new one. They're remaking it. So I was like, they probably won't change much. They'll just enhance stuff. I said the music is probably going nuts. Probably more epic deaths, more gore, more blood. What can you tell me about it?
I can tell you this. They definitely changed. So the thing is that the sequence of events so far are like identical. So like your missions and like where you need to go and stuff is identical, but they changed how locations look a lot. As in they're it's almost like a new ship you're in. It's really cool. But like,
is that black guy still in it? And is he still like helping you like throughout the ship? And like, there's like fucking, you get there and you're here to fix something, and all of a sudden like all hell breaks loose and there's fucking monster like zombies everywhere.
Mm-hmm. They haven't added any characters, but characters that existed in the game before and just died right away. For instance, you remember those security guards who were on the ship with you right away?
Oh yeah.
And you know, they die immediately. They actually stay around a little bit longer in this one.
Okay. So another thing, someone wrote me and said, Fears, all I have to say is he said, Sam walked around the corner and he said that there was a guy laying in a corner, buckets and buckets of blood all over, and you look at him and say, well, that was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Really? And so he goes, Fears, you're going to laugh your ass off when you actually watch this. And the only reason why I know that is because someone sent me a message and said, Fears, I can't, he goes, because I wrote him and said, just give me a little taste. I'm like, just give me a little taste of what Sam was doing. And he goes, the part that I thought was the funniest, Fears, Sam walks around this corner and there's this dead guy like laying in the fucking corner like this. And he said there's fucking like his jaw is broken in 3 different spots and his ears fucking hanging off. And like there's like maggots and shit coming out of his nose and there's just blood everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
one of my favorite things to do when I'm streaming games is to judge my surroundings out loud. So like I see a guy dead on a toilet. I was like, man, that was a killer dump. Like
He was doing a Crohn's dump. Oh
yeah.
my Lord. Oh my God. That didn't even happen in the first one, man, because we're still playing the first one. Now, are you way past like where I am in the first one?
No, not yet. I haven't actually had much to play. These last 3 days of work have been killing me. They've been 14-hour shifts. It has
Damn.
been killing me, dude.
Well, you know what? It's better to have a lot of work because, like, they took one away. Remember, I told you they took away one of my days because apparently we're not that busy. If the drivers are that busy, then the package handlers should be that busy.
No, the thing is that the drivers are very busy because they're not having all the drivers working. We have a couple of drivers out on vacation, so the people who are
that's
in
probably why. So whenever someone takes off, then you guys got to take over some of their shifts and shit.
Exactly, and on top of that, we just had one driver quit. So,
oh wow, damn.
Well, you happen to know what who it is?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I do. But I understand why he quit because he got a way better job. So I mean, I'm not gonna fault him for bettering himself. Of course, if you better yourself, you make more money. It's good for you, man. That's awesome. So anyway, so tell me about the last couple of days. Like, tell me about today. What happened? Was it just nuts?
Work?
Yeah.
It was kind of nuts. It was just a country route, so all of the stops are like super far apart, and their driveways are like miles freaking long.
I got you.
I got you. Just not. Actually, Triple, it was not Jeremy.
It was not. I don't even know. I don't even know who Jeremy is. I don't even know who he's on about.
I talked about Jeremy in my own stream. So
okay. Do I know Jeremy? Have I met him? Have I met him at work?
Probably not.
Well, now I'm curious. Why were you talking about Jeremy? Is he just this hilarious guy?
Or... No. So, hold on.
Yeah, now I have to know. Because you're laughing, so it's got to be one hell of a great story.
No. It's. I was hoping you'd remember. Do you remember the name of the creature that we had in the back of our stream?
I don't.
That I just picked. I was like, oh, it's Jeremy.
Oh yeah.
Now
I know. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Triple. That's funny.
Oh wait, Triple, you just picked a random name? I thought you were talking about the Jeremy I named on our stream the other day.
Now that was funny because I remember, like, you were like, "Hey, Fears, what about this drawing?" And the drawing looked epic. So whoever did that drawing of that fucking, what are those ones that crawl? What are they called again? The crawl.
Leapers.
The leapers. I couldn't remember what they are because there's the tiny leapers that jump onto your body and then you have to shake them off. And those are a bitch, man, because like 40 of them jump on your body and then you have to like shake them off. And they're a pain in the ass because if you don't shake them off, then they just keep eating at you. Like they literally like eat parts of your body, like when they're on top of you. And if you don't shake them off and kill them, then you're fucked.
I will say this about the remake.
Yeah,
it is a lot harder.
Really?
A lot harder. And I'm not entirely sure if the difficulty is because of, like, granted, they take a lot more shots to kill. I am playing on hard, but even for hard difficulty on the original, they are still taking more shots to kill.
Well, Sam, I'm always up for a challenge, buddy. So whenever we do play the remake together, because I cannot wait for Dead Space 2, because Sam was telling me, Fears, you think you're in love with Dead Space 1? Just wait till Dead Space 2. So once we get past Dead Space 1, Dead Space 2, we are going to play the remake, buddy. So add it to the list. Oh, yeah.
So
now, can you still stomp on them? Can you still like crush their brains and stomp on them?
So funny thing is, I just found out in my current stream is that if you constantly stomp on a body for like at least 10 seconds, Isaac will start cursing. Like he'll just be like, "Fuck you!" Like, like in sync to the stomps. It's really funny.
Now this time, do you ever see his face, or does he just keep the helmet on like always?
So they show his face and he talks in this one.
Oh wow,
he talks a lot actually. So
because he doesn't say one damn word in the first one.
No.
Or well, so far since I've played, he hasn't said one damn word.
Like he screams when he gets hit and stuff, but like he doesn't say words. Like,
now, if he gets like, if someone starts like gnawing on him, does he like oh fuck, like oh shit, or like he reacts to it?
In the remake or the first one?
In the remake.
Yeah, in the remake, yeah. Oh, in the remake, he talks a lot. So
nice. Well, that's pretty cool. You know. So, what do you think about it so far? Are you having fun?
I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of tech issues. The game, this happens a lot with brand new games. It doesn't run quite as good as it should.
Okay.
I'm having a lot of like stuttering where the game freezes for a second and then it picks back up.
Well, remember we had that problem whenever you and me were streaming. I was going to ask if you figured out all like the audio and you figured out all those problems.
No. I'm not talking about my camera and stuff. I'm talking about the game itself.
Oh, the game. Okay.
The game is doing that. And apparently other people are having that issue too. So I think it's just something I have to wait for them to patch out.
Okay.
People are also saying it fixes itself by playing the game longer. So what I'm thinking about doing is like when I get home from work, I'm going to run the game and just let it run in the background so it can solve all of its frame issues and stuff. And then when I get back from changing out of my work clothes and stuff, it'll be good to go.
So the first stream, how long did it go for? And then how long did this stream go tonight?
My first stream was 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Okay,
this one was only 40 minutes, and most of it was honestly tech solving because it was running pretty bad.
So are you going to stream tomorrow night?
And I'm hoping I won't be nearly as tired tomorrow. I'm going to stream every day until I get that game done.
Nice.
So until I finish it every day.
So guys, the only time I'll see Sam is when we're at work because we won't be able to, because Sam will not hang out until he gets this game done. I guarantee it. So probably Sam will probably hang out next week, sometime next weekend, buddy.
Because dude, probably when I am playing the game, I am loving it because it's the hard difficulty in the original isn't actually super hard. You just take more damage.
Okay.
That's all it really is. They still don't take much hits to kill as they do in easy and stuff. But in this one, they've added a lot more things you could do. For instance, in the first version of the game, you can telekinesis stuff, but it doesn't really hurt enemies. It's more just a puzzle solver. And
see, I'm not good at that telekinesis stuff. I'm still trying to figure that crap out.
Yeah. In this version, however, they brought it back from Dead Space 2.
Yes.
Where you can literally shoot the blades off of the enemies and telekinesis the blades and impale them back with their own blades. So because you have more options, I think that's why they made it so much harder, because you have a lot more you can do.
Now, do you still have
instead of just shooting?
Do you still have the two guns that we've been using, like the laser cutter and then the other one that has like 3 lasers on it?
Oh, okay. That brings up another thing I wanted to say. So they made a change to the weapons too, and I'm willing to tell you about just the in general changes, just not the actual game itself. You know?
Yeah, because I'm telling you, I have not seen one frame of it.
So weapons are now story based instead of just buying them in the store.
Okay.
So you find, at least as far as I've seen so far, I'm only in chapter 2, but you get weapons from the story, like stuff that happens. And they're just sort of there now. You don't have to buy them at all.
Is it like if someone dies, you pick up their weapon and then you go on with the story and then you'll like find another weapon like in a locker or some shit?
Yeah, that's how it seemed. And there's another change to weapons too. In all Dead Spaces until this one, weapons didn't take up an inventory slot. Instead, they were just mapped to your hotbar or whatever, like, your D-pad.
Yeah.
And they didn't take up a slot. Now they've given you more inventory slots, but now weapons take up slots. So that's the give and take.
Wow.
So I think it's interesting because now you can decide to go with less weapons to have more slots if you want.
Do you like these new changes and like the new changes to the story and the stuff they've added and the stuff they've taken away and all that good stuff?
The only thing I don't like so far is Isaac's new design. I actually preferred how he looked before.
Oh, did they totally change up his look?
Yeah, they did. They changed a lot of people's looks. Like Nicole looks like she's in her 40s now.
Does he still have the cool fucking helmet with the green glowing?
Oh, no. So his suit looks fine. I'm just talking about his face.
Oh, it's face. Okay.
Yeah. Like everyone's been redesigned a little bit. The black guy, they gave him really pointy ears, and I keep making fun of like how he looks like an elf. Like
looks like Mr. Spock, live long and prosper.
Yeah. I don't know why. I can't remember his name.
I'll be honest. Right now, I can do Mr. Spock on this hand, but on this hand, I cannot do it. Like I've been trying to get it going nuts on the right hand. I can do it on the left. This is my left hand. I cannot do it on the right. But Sam, he's rocking on both hands, buddy.
Yeah.
Sam, did your dad show you how to do it? Because my dad, before he passed away, he showed me how to do Mr. Spock.
No, I just did it from watching the show.
Okay.
I grew up on Star Trek with my mom, so.
That's right. See, we're just reverse. I grew up on Star Trek with my dad. But see, I watched them out of order. My dad was like, hey, John, I mean, I'll eventually show you the old Star Trek. But when I was a kid, that's when Star Trek The Next Generation had come on. So he said, well, these are on television, so let's watch these for right now because they're on television. He goes, and then later I'll show you all the old ones. So I watched Next Gen first, then I watched the old 60s one, then I watched that bullshit Deep Space Nine because I hate that one, then Voyager, and then I love Voyager. And what's after Voyager? Oh, and then Enterprise. Enterprise is all right. Discovery, I'm still working on. And my mom, for Christmas, she bought me Picard 1 and 2. So I've watched a couple of episodes of Picard. And so far, what I've watched, good stuff.
Well, I'm thinking about rewatching Star Trek recently. But I need to get time to do shit first.
Well, I'll be honest. The old ones are getting a little outdated. Even though they're class. I mean, I love Jim Kirk, man. Don't get me wrong. I love Jim Kirk. I love Mr. Spock. McCoy, McCoy is rocking up. And McCoy, I'll be honest, he's kind of a ladies' man. Like he's in the doctor's office, and he's like, "Hey, nurse, can you go get me this?" And then like she gives him a little wink, and then he gives her a little wink. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, buddy. And then, Kirk, he's making out with aliens. And then, William Shatner did a legendary thing. He was the first one ever to do a interracial kiss on camera on television.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Him and I forgot her name. I've actually met her at a con. Before she passed away. Very nice lady. I got a picture with her. We did the Vulcan sign together. I didn't get an interview with her, but I got a photo with her and I got an autograph. I forgot her name, but she played what's her character name? I should know this.
She was
the communication lady. She had the communication device in her ear. Ahura, I think
that sounds right.
Something like that. I don't remember her real name though, but very nice lady, very nice. And I've met Mr. Shatner too.
Yeah, Ahura. Yeah, you had it right.
I just didn't get to meet. I would have loved to have met Leonard Nimoy, but unfortunately he passed away before I could meet him. But
that was a big loss.
Oh yeah, he was the man, But Mr. Shatner, a lot of people say he's a dick. He wasn't a dick to me. Like, I had a good 5-6 minutes with him at a convention. He asked me, he goes, what's your favorite movie? And I said, by far, I love Star Trek 4. I said, The Voyage Home. I said, when you guys go back into like the 80s and you have to travel through time and then you have to save the whales and shit. And he goes, he goes, interesting. And I said, what's yours? And he said, I like number 4. And he goes, I like number 6. He goes, for some reason, I'm obsessed with number 6.
I bet he gets tired of people saying Wrath of Khan is the best one.
I never said that because I asked him, I said, what's your favorite? And he said, I don't know. He goes, I've got a deep love for number 6. And so he said, I also like the one where I help Picard. And I was like, okay. I'm like, that's cool. I said, I like that one. And he said, also, that's the one I die in. And I said, okay. And I asked him, I said, did you like that twist? He goes, oh yeah. He goes, I love dying on camera. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So
as far as him
he was really nice to me, Sam. He was not a dick at all. He answered all my questions. He even asked me a couple questions. He said, do you want me to personalize the autograph? The only thing I didn't have enough money for was to get a photo with him. He was charging a lot for a photo, but I think his autograph was like $70, but For a photo, it was like $40, and I was like, you know what? I'll just get an autograph and we'll call it a day.
As far as him being a dick, I believe it's only when you're working with him. From what I've heard, it's like it apparently like he's a very like selfish like he likes to hog the camera, he likes to hog the lines, he needs as many lines as possible, like that kind of thing.
Well,
he tries to hog the spotlight.
I'm telling you, he was the nicest guy ever. When I met him at the convention, I met him in Missouri at Wizard World Comic Con. I think it was 2017, 2016. It was a while ago, but very nice guy. He was not a dick. He wasn't a dick to the Fears, man. Super nice guy. Skylar says, you know what, Fears, you should have used your negotiation skill. That's true. I should have. I'll tell you what, though, Sam, I got some pretty good deals today. I was telling the fans, I didn't buy much today. I only bought 2 things, but I got a lot of free shit. If you go around to people's booths, they're handing out candy and they're handing out pins and mugs and stickers. So I picked up a lot of free shit. But I bought 2 things. And you know one of them was a Ghostbuster thing. That's right, buddy. Right.
It had to be.
One of them's Ghostbuster. I'm gonna show the fans in a minute after we get done talking, because I know you're getting tired. I know you want to go to sleep, buddy.
I'm fighting off yawns, bro.
Well, I'll let you go, buddy, because what time did you get off, by the way?
I got off about an hour and a half ago.
Oh, man. Oh, so you literally got home, got into some comfy clothes, and then immediately started streaming.
Yeah, because I knew if I didn't, I'd get really tired really fast, and I got tired really fast.
Sam, one of these days, I'm going to introduce you to the wonderful thing that is called coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna happen, buddy.
I'm good.
It's gonna happen. Listen, I'll use the fucking Jedi mind force and shit. Be like, you must drink coffee. You must drink coffee. That's right.
Well, I think another mistake was eating a lot before the podcast. I mean, before the stream. But the thing is I hadn't eaten almost anything all day. So I needed to scarf down some food.
Well, I had a pretty nice breakfast, and I'll be honest, I almost broke one of my rules, Triple. I almost bought something at the con because it started getting really hot there. And I was like, they need to turn the air conditioning down. I got in there. It was like 80 something. And
man,
I wasn't just complaining. You could tell people were dying in there. Like one lady, she's taking a rag and she's wiping off sweat. Another guy went up to the drinking fountain and literally took his hat off. He's putting water in his hat and then putting it on his head and shit. And it was getting bad. So towards the middle to the end of the convention, it finally started cooling off. And I was like, thank God. Like I went into the bathroom and I took the little, like to dry your hands. Mm-hmm. I took the nozzle and I turned it so it hit me in the face. And I thought it's either going to be nice, cool air or it's going to be hot air. Thank God it was cool air. I hit it. I just stood there and let the freaking thing hit me in the face. That's how hot it was.
Jeez, that's crazy because it was kind of cold this morning too. It was like 50 degrees this morning.
And sometimes I walked outside because they had a BMX bike show there. And the only thing different from this year to last year they had the movie cars outside. This year it was just the reverse. They had the movie cars inside, and the BMX bike show last year was inside, and they had that stuff outside. So when the BMX bike show started, I thought, well, this is a perfect time to cool off. So I go outside, I start filming, got some pictures of the BMX bike show, and I stayed out there for a good hour because I was dying.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, I didn't complain, but somebody must have complained because by the time I went back in after the BMX bike show, all of a sudden I feel this gust of wind hit me in the face, and I'm like, oh, thank God, it's finally starting to cool off in this building. That's another reason why I only bought 2 things. I said I need to get in here for 2 or 3 hours, get some footage, get some collectibles, and get the fuck out because it's so hot in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully tomorrow the air condition will be a-flowing. Anyway, I'll see you later, buddy. I'll let you go.
Yeah, I'm tired as hell, man.
So. But I will plug all your stuff. So no worries on that. I'll let you go, buddy.
All right, thank you, sir. Bye.
All right, Sam. Next week we'll hang out. Let me know when you want to hang out. All right.
I'll let you know the second I finish the game, and then we'll work on it from there.
All right, next week, man. Get it done next week so we can hang out.
I'm playing it every day.
Awesome. And I want a full report. I want a full report, Sam, because he's not gonna show me a lick of it until he's done. So there it is. Anyway, guys, don't forget to check out Egotistical Commando. That's his first channel. Then his new channel, Egotistical Commando Live. Then he's got the Marinara podcast coming back. But so subscribe to that. And then Sam, I made him make a TikTok. Oh no! Sam made me make a TikTok. So me and Sam recently made some TikToks while I was over at his house. I haven't posted them yet, but watch out because I will be posting some TikToks of me and Sam on mine. Yo, JG, what's up? He says, "What's up, boys?" Triple says, "Goatus." Hero says, "Yo, what's up, heroes?" You're the next person I'm going to be inviting in. A lot of guests. But I'm gonna before I invite LC in, I'm gonna show you guys all the goodies that I got, and I'm gonna tell you the rest about the convention. So over 150 tables, way bigger than last year, way bigger. Last year I think they only had like 80 tables. They had 80s music going nuts. They had 90s music going nuts. Visions, you're gonna laugh when you see this when I edit it, which I'm going to work on this week because I thought, all right, I haven't posted any of the Super Retro Con from last year. So I said, I think what I need to do is, because I'm still kind of behind on some videos. I'm getting there. I'm almost caught up. I'll post all the relevant Super Retro Con stuff. And once I get all that crap done, then I'll post all the old Super Retro Con stuff. They had a massive stage, just like last year. I thought, oh, this is perfect. So I go in. I think it was like the second or third video I actually started filming. They start playing three of Fierce's favorite 80s and 90s song because they're fucking hilarious. They put What Is Love on from Night at the Roxbury. So Fierce was bebopping away to fucking What Is Love. Then they have that fucking what the hell is it? It's like me and Randall put it on in an old vlog. What the hell is it? It's it's got such a weird title to it because it's all like 80s and shit. It's got that guy like whoa, fucking Frankie something. Frankie fucking what is it? You guys know what I'm talking about. Frankie Goes Somewhere. And you hear that hilarious guy in the background. Whoa, yeah, whoa. That fucking song. That starts going nuts. And I thought, oh, this is the perfect moment. So Fierce sets up his camera. I'm off camera. All of a sudden that starts dun 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 dun. I fucking roll in, and so you will see Fierce attempt to dance. Badly, but I attempted. So you're gonna see a couple of dance moves. All of a sudden, these two hilarious, like, college chicks, they walk right in front of the camera. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, get the fuck out of my way. I'm like, Fierce is dancing. And then she goes, oh, I didn't see your camera. And I was like, well, obviously I was kidding. I'm joking around. So she turns around, and then she's all like, all doing that shit, in the camera. So Frankie Goes to Hollywood. That's what it is. So they had that. Then they had that one from The Wedding Singer. You spin me right round, baby. Right. That fucking song. That they were bebopping that like 3 or 4 times throughout the day. That song's fucking great. So you will see Fierce attempt to dance. But one of the coolest new things they had there, because they didn't have it last year, they had this gaming area. And I swear, you guys think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. They had some new games, which didn't make sense because everything was RetroCon. Everything was retro there, except for this little gaming area. They had new games. They had a new version of, I think it was Resident Evil 3. They had that. People were playing that. People were playing the first Dead Space because I walked by and I was like, I kind of did a double look. And I'm like, they're playing Dead Space. I didn't get it on camera. I watched them play a little bit. Then they were playing, what the hell is that computer game that's really scary? They were playing Outlast. So, because I remembered that. And some guy was like, "Hey, have you ever played this, Fears?" I was like, "Oh, I played that, buddy." I'm like, "Oh, I played it." And he goes, "It's pretty scary, right?" I'm like, "Dude, that's an understatement." I'm like, "That fucking hilarious like pig guy, you know, where he's like half naked, wearing his fucking boxer shorts, with his fucking teeth like that and shit, you know, craziness." So they were playing that. Then, so they had that off to the left. Then you go over to like the right, and they had arcade games, and then behind that, then they had a fucking pinball station. And guys, I looked, Visions, you know where I'm going with this. I looked for my favorite pinball game. They didn't have it, and I wasn't pissed. I was disappointed. I was looking, I was like, all right, where the hell is it? I'm like, where's my favorite pinball game? Where's Funhouse? Where the hell is it? Because they had it at that Deserland place that me and Sam went to with all the movie cars. Except it was fucking broken that day, and we couldn't play it. And I was like, God damn it. But whenever Fears did that that video game convention that I went to back in like 2020, like right before the COVID hit, Florida Free Play, and they had all my buddies from Mortal Kombat there, because I know some of the original actors from the original Mortal Kombat video game. I'm friends with Richard DeVizio and his buddy Daniel Pacina, and I've done interviews with them. Daniel Pacina did he did Reptile, Scorpion, Johnny Cage, who's the other fucking guy? Sub-Zero, Scorpion, all those guys. Then Richard DeVizio did Kano, the guy with the claws, and he has like the razor sharp teeth. Then he had like the ghost fucking guy, and I did all the interviews with him, and all of a sudden, I look over into the distance, and Richard's like, "Oh, Fears, I know what you're eyeing." I was like, "Is that Funhouse off in the distance?" And he went, "Go, Fears, go play your favorite pinball game." I was like, "Oh, I'm going." I said, "I'm already halfway there, buddy." So yeah, but no Funhouse this time, because I did get some video of people playing some really cool pinball. The two pinball games that I played, they had a whole bunch. I think they had like 15 pinball. They had some Star Wars ones. They had the Jurassic Park. I played that one. They had the Monsters. I played that one. They had the old T2 one, I believe, or one of the Terminators. I don't. It was either T1 or T2. So they had a lot of cool pinball. Then you go through this door, right? And there's just fucking tables everywhere, guys. Toys. They had collectibles. The only two things that was kind of a bummer. One, how hot it was, so that was kind of a bummer. And two, the movie prop guy was there, because in the vlog you'll see, I'm like, where the fuck is he? I'm like, where's the movie prop guy? And I'm looking all around, and I thought, well, maybe I missed his table. So Fears does an intense look. So I go up through this one, I go down through this aisle, up through this aisle. He's not there. And all of a sudden, one of my buddies from a different table goes, "Fears, I know." He goes, "You're so predictable, Fears." And I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, I know who you're searching for." And I went, "The movie prop guy?" He went, "Yeah, Fears." He goes, "You're obsessed with movie props." And I was like, I kind of am. And he goes, "He's not here, Fears." And I was like, damn it. I'm like, why isn't he here? And he goes, "I don't know." He goes, "I'm not him, Fears." I was like, he should be here, though. I'm like, why is he not here? Where is he? So those two things were kind of a bummer, but everything else was fun. Fun. So tomorrow I'm going to try and get some footage of all the celebrities. They were too busy. They had lines that was like 30 or 40 people in every single one of those lines. So I couldn't do any interviews. I met the guy out of Police Academy. Brian Takashi, I think is how you say his last name. Nice guy. He was in almost all of the Revenge of the Nerd movies, which they're fucking great. They're classic 80s, 90s. He was in 2 or 3. I don't know. He wasn't in all of the Police Academy movies, but he was in at least 2 or 3 of them. And then he was in. Then he did the voice of Leonardo in part 3 or 2. I can't remember in the movies. So, and I got him to do his classic line from Revenge of the Nerds. I'm like, I just got to hear it, buddy. And he goes, "Oh, I know what you want, Fears." And I'm like, "Oh, I'll go ahead and give it to me." And he goes, "Oh man, hair pie. Fucking lose it. I'm fucking losing it. That's one of the greatest fucking lines he's ever done. It's Revenge of the Nerds, part 1. They're all fucking like perving out, watching the hot, sexy college girls because they put hidden cameras like in their fucking dorm. And all of a sudden, like you see some girl like putting up like her mini skirt on or putting her underwear on, and you see a little bit of her bush. And he's like, oh, hair pie, and all this other fucking bullshit. And I fucking lose my mind. I lose my mind. It's a great scene. It's classic. Yo, Hood Rat, he says, did you get to battle with the Chinese lady? Oh, she wasn't there. The Chinese lady vendor, she was not there. So I didn't get to battle. So she's still 1 point up. So it's 1 point Chinese lady vendor, 0 points for Fears. But whenever I do see her again, the triumphant fucking return, because Fears, that battle I need to win. I'm telling you. But no, she wasn't there. All right, time to show you guys what I got. All right. Here's the first thing. That I got. I saw it and I was like, oh man, this is classic 80s. So if you guys look up, well, here, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it. Up there, I've got a bunch, way up there, I've got some of my old VHS tapes, like some of my favorites. So I hadn't bought one in quite a while. So I was like, all right. I said, if I see one that's worthy, and I've got some up there too. So this is one of my favorite 80s movies. Me and my dad used to watch this all the time. As soon as I saw it, it kind of reminded me of my dad. And I was like, fuck yeah, man. I'm like, me and my dad used to watch this all the time. Oh yeah, buddy. That's right. Fucking Predator. That's right. Classic. Get to the chopper. And then all of a sudden, one of the greatest lines. He takes a fucking knife. Some guy comes barreling through the door, about to kill him. He's like shooting bullets everywhere. Takes the fucking knife, stabs the guy in the chest up against like the wall or the door. And he's like, hey, stick around. I just fucking lose my mind every single time he does it. So they wanted, it was already pretty cheap. So 50 cents per VHS tape. So I look at the guy and I'm like, 25 cents? And he went, right on, Fears. And I was like, yeah, buddy. So 25 cents. Not too bad. Not too bad. So 50 cents to 25 cents. Not too bad. Are you wearing the Fearless shirt you got for Christmas? No. I'm wearing the Exhumed Vision one. I promise Visions, I promise. I'm going to get to that in just a second. I'm going to show everybody what I got. So I got that. And then I bought this. I have the official, check this out. I bought the official Super RetroCon shirt. Yeah, man. Super RetroCon. So, Jeff's daughter, because Jeff, his whole family, what's really cool about Jeff and his family is Jeff kind of reminds me of LC. Jeff runs the convention. His wife literally like sits at the front and she collects all the tickets and all the money. Then their daughter sells all the Super RetroCon merch. So it's kind of like a family business. They all chip in, they all help out. And so I went up and I forgot Jeff's daughter's name. I think her name's Jessica. It starts with a J. I think it's Jessica. And she goes, hey, Fears, you want to buy any merch? And I said, I do. I said, because remember last year I said I came up, because I went to Super RetroCon last year. And I said, remember how I was going to buy a shirt? And you went, oh, sorry, Fears, they're all sold out. But she gave me a whole bunch of Super RetroCon pins last year because all the shirts were gone. So tomorrow I'm going to wear my Super RetroCon pin. And Visions, I'm going to be wearing my Fears Man pin that Visions gave me. So I'm going to be wearing those two pins on my shirt tomorrow. So that'll be in the vlog. She goes, well, Fears, she goes, I saved you one this year. And I said, oh, thank you so much. I said, you got my size, right? And she goes, is it large? I'm like, sometimes I wear a large or an extra large. I said, either one. I said, I don't care. I said, I can fit into both. So she got me a shirt. I bought it. Pretty good. So I got that. So technically, if you count the shirt, I bought three things. But here's the one that I'm most proud of. This is straight out of the 80s. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Vintage, 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 vintage. And the guy that sold it to me said, Fears, do you plan on drinking out of that? And I said, probably not. And he goes, good, because it's been sitting in my attic for 20 years. And I said, if I drank out of that, it would have been in my dishwasher, and I would have washed it 30 to 40 fucking times. But because it's been sitting in his attic for 20 years, God knows what is in this. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm just going to stick it up with all my other Ghostbuster shit. But if it would have been newer, if he would have said, hey, Fierce, it's only been up in my attic for a year, I would have probably put it in the dishwasher about 5 or 6 times. You know, and then but 20 years collecting dust, I don't think 40 or 50 times in the dishwasher, you know, would get all that crap out of it. And Fears already has stomach problems to begin with. I already have Crohn's. So if I drank out of that, God knows what Fears, you know, what would happen to his stomach. So I'm going to take a pass. But I saw it off into the distance, and I was like, ooh, what's that? So I grab it, and he goes, Fears. He goes, I know exactly where you're going with this. Because I looked at it, and I said, all right, buddy, negotiation time. And he goes, all right, Fierce. He goes, be gentle with me. He goes, because we're friends, buddy. And this is actually one of my friends that runs a booth. And I went, all right. I'm like, throw me the offer. I said, he goes, well, Fierce. He goes, I'll make you a deal. He goes, you've gave me tons of exposure on your vlog and on your Fears Man 26. So he said, if it was anyone else, I would charge $30. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, what's the Fears discount? And he said, how about 20? And I was like, and I went like this, and I'm like, 20. I'm like, that's $10 off, you know, from 30 to 20. And I was like, what about 10? And he's like, come on, Fears. And I was like, I'm not lowballing you. I said, 10's a good offer. And he's like, you can do a little bit better than that. And I was like, okay. I'm like, he's playing hardball. I'm like, all right. I'm like, how about this? I'm like, you're at 20. I'm at 10. How about 12? And he went, all right, Fears, 12. So not too bad. 12. So not too shabby. Hood Rat said, did you get thrown out? I did not get thrown out. So 12, 25 cents. Now this one, because it's their official merch, those are set prices. So this wasn't too bad though. This was $25. So that's not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Here comes all the free stuff. All right. So let's see. Fears. Let's see how many videos did I do? I did 40 videos. 40 videos. That's just on day one. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to split it up like this. On the vlog channel, I'm going to do day 1 and day 2 and just combine them into one big epic vlog. So probably like midway, I'm just going to like look at the camera and go, hey, guess what? Day 1's over. Day 2 coming right now. And I'm probably going to snap my fingers, and that's going to just, you know, just jump from day 1 to day 2. Then on the Fears Vlogs channel, I'm going to take all of my interviews from the whole convention just to make like a Super Retro Con interview video of just solely the interviews that I did. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But I was filming away. Joy Boy says, that's not a bad deal, Fears. Yeah, wasn't a bad deal. Again, and I love Jeff, and his family are the nicest people ever. Like, you know how cool LC's family is for inviting me to their Christmas thing? LC's family was fucking amazing. They are amazing. They're amazing people. Jeff's family is just as nice as LC's family. Super nice people. And I love that they all help out at the con. Like, you know, Jeff's wife, she sits at the front, counts all the tickets, puts all the little, that she stamps your hand for the con, takes all the money. Now I bought mine on online, so all I had to do was, she's got a little computer there, a little tablet. So I just walk up, you say your name, you're like, yep, you bought yours online, Fierce, no worries. Like, here's your here's your new schedule for all the cons, coming up. And let me stamp your hand. Bam. All right, you're good to go. We'll see you tomorrow. And then she asked, hey, did you buy one day or the whole weekend? I said, I bought the whole weekend. So, yeah. So, and I said, hey, I'm going to show my support. So that's the least I could do is show my support. So I'm either going to wear this tomorrow, Visions, or I'm going to wear, I bought a really nice shirt for day 2. So we'll see. I'll surprise you guys. So not too bad. 25 cents. 12. And then this was 25 because this was a set price. All right, here comes all the free stuff. So, brand new schedule. Look at all of these. So Jeff is doing way more shows this year. So how many shows have we got? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 shows, including this one. Nice. Nice. So February 18th, I cannot wait. Because I'm going to skip the Funko one because we all know Fears absolutely hates Funko Pops. They're just not my cup of tea. So I'll probably skip the February 8th one. But February 18th is the Star Wars convention. I'm going to that fucking shit. Oh, yeah. Then in April, the Tampa, Florida extravaganza. That one's good. I like that one. It's not as big as, Toylando. It's not as big as Super RetroCon. It's pretty good. Then May 7th, another Star Wars convention's coming up. I'm going to skip the June 11th one because that's another Funko Pop one. Then June 25th, I'm skipping that one because that's another Funko Pop one. Then July 8th and 9th, a 2-day con. That's the Tampa Toy Con. I love that one too. August 12th to 13th, that's the Collectors Toy Fest. September 9th is the Orlando Star Wars. So 3 Star Wars conventions. That's pretty good. October 1st is the Gatorsville Collectors Con, and then October 21st, I'll probably skip that one because that's probably when I'll go and visit my family in the October. So I'll probably have to miss the October 1st con and the October 21st one because I don't know when I'm going to go visit my family. It'll be around my birthday. And then November 4th is the big Tampa, Florida extravaganza, that one that I went to last year that was fucking huge. So we've got a lot to do on the to-do list. Oh, yes. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. All right. So, Ren and Stimpy sticker. All right. Looks like a Game Boy sticker. They were handing out tons of stickers everywhere. Viper video sticker. And then what I'm going to do is, this is just like a mini poster. I'm going to put this. I took a bunch of photos because I do a scrapbook of all the cons and all the cool pictures that I take in Fears' life. It has to be an epic photo though to make it into the scrapbook. So I'm going to cut the sides off and put this in my scrapbook with all the photos that I took at the Super RetroCon. So there's that. I got to keep all this shit together. All right. And then somebody was at the convention. I guess they were like they set up their booth kind of like a Blockbuster, but they called their booth the Brain Buster Videos. So they were doing trivia. And Fears didn't do too bad. They asked me a lot of, they said, if you get 5 answers right, they said, we'll give you some free stickers. And I was like, all right. So I guess apparently Brain Buster Video, they make, the way they explain their business, they take the old, like hard to find videos. And they said, we hunt on the internet, on Vimeo, on YouTube. They said, whatever's not on DVD or those old VHS tapes that have not got on DVD or Blu-ray, we put those old gems. And like I said, well, give me an example. And he said, like, oh, there's this one called the Jewel Thief. And I was like, I've never fucking heard of that. It's either Jewel Thief or the Jewel Thief. And he goes, it'll probably never go to DVD or Blu-ray. And I said, yeah. I said, how old is it? He goes, oh, old, like 75. And I was like, oh, that's pretty old. And he goes, and it's in black and white. I was like, the whole movie? And he goes, yeah, the whole movie's black and white. And I was like, okay. I'm like, I guess black and white was still kind of relevant in the 70s. And he goes, yeah. He goes, we just put that on DVD. So they had a whole bunch of like, I guess bootleg DVDs and Blu-rays on their thing. Visions, I was looking for some gems. I was looking for some like, Chud Part 2, Dead End Drive-In Part 2. They didn't have any of those, so. But I asked him, I said, hey, have you ever heard of Chud? And he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, we've heard of Chud. I said, have you ever converted that? And I said, is that even on DVD or Blu-ray? I said, my friend, I didn't say your name, Visions, but I said, my friend told me about this movie. And he said, Fears. He goes, you know how you loved fucking Dead End Drive-In? I said, oh, yeah. I said, I fucking love that Australian movie. He goes, oh, you'll fucking love Chud, man. So I have yet to watch it, but it sounds fucking hilarious. Like fucking scientists, fucking, oh, what? We heard a fucking noise and shit. Oh, we better go investigate in the fucking sewers of New York. They get down there and all of a sudden this fucking like half-assed like sewer rat monster like fucking like kills the entire scientist. Well, no shit. If you hear weird-ass noises coming from the sewers of fucking New York, you probably shouldn't go down there, right? Fucking Chud. That's what it's called. I can't wait to watch it. It sounds fucking hilarious. So they asked me 5 questions. 2 of them were Ghostbuster questions, so I got those right away. I almost got a Goonies question wrong. And I told them, I said, I love the Goonies. They said, oh, well, this should be a piece of cake. It was a hard question, though. So the Goonies question they asked, they said, what colors was Chunk's Hawaiian shirt? And I was like, oh, shit. And I said, do I have to get all the colors right? And he goes, we'll let you know. And I had to really think. I said, I know he wears like a red raincoat. And they said, yeah, that's right. And I said, then he's got like some 70s like pants on with like his fucking ensemble doesn't make any sense. He's got a fucking red raincoat on with a fucking Hawaiian shirt with 70s retro pants tucked into fucking like 80s sneakers. And they said, you've got everything right. They said, you just have to explain his fucking, they said the colors. And I said, all right. I said, I know one of them's green. And I said, there's a lot of green in his fucking Hawaiian shirt. They said, that's one. I said, is one of them white? And they said, yeah. And then I guessed on the other 2, and I was like, oh, thank God I got them right. So there was that. Then the Ghostbuster questions, they asked me, they said, they said, what's Ray's full name? I said, oh, well, Ray's my favorite Ghostbuster. I got that one right away. And then they said, when Dana opens up her fridge, I'm sorry, they said when Peter Venkman opens up Dana's fridge to see if there's a ghost in there, he goes, look at all the junk food. He goes, what type of meat does he pick up? I said he picks up some bologna. And he looks at Dana and says, you actually eat this shit? Or you actually eat this stuff? And then she goes, God damn it, none of this was here. There was nothing here. She goes, there was a creature and it was growling and snarling. And I heard a guy say Zool. And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm just not here. I'm not getting any readings. And then she's like, well, are you using that thing properly? And he goes, well, I think so. He goes, but I'm sure there's no animals in there. And they looked at me and they said, wow, you know your Ghostbuster shit. I said, no, damn right. And then, so that was for, so the last 2 questions was one from Animal House with John Belushi. And I was like, oh, Lord, I have not watched that movie in a minute. And they said, have you ever watched it? And I said, oh, yeah. I said, I've watched it. I said, but only twice, once by myself and once with my dad. And they said, you may get this one wrong. Then I said, I may, but I said, lay it on me. They said, like when they get kicked out of their house. And I said, yeah. He goes, like when John Belushi's going nuts and someone throws him a bottle of liquor. And I said, I said, I know he downs the whole bottle. And they said, that's right. They said, what type of liquor was it? And I said, I guessed. I said, Jack Daniels. And they said, yeah. And I was like, I'm going to be honest. That was a total fucking guess. Because I remembered it was like a brown liquid. So I was like, it's either whiskey or Jack. So I was like, Jack? And then the last question they said was, when was Blockbuster invented? And I took a guess because I said, I remember going to that when I was super young, 5, 6, 7, something like that. So I got them all right, and I got 2 stickers. So there it is. All right, what else? Let's see here. Then I got, let's see, Little Shops of Horrors games, and it's a magnet / bottle opener. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. So now I've got 2 bottle openers. I have a $4 one from Walmart, and then I have this hilarious. I probably won't use this one because I've already got a bottle opener. I'll probably just put this on my fridge and use it as a magnet. And then I got this little pin, and it's from that Viper video whatever thing. And then some model was there. I don't know who this is, but I guess her wrestling name is Glow. Never heard of her. She was pretty hot though. Pretty hot. She gave me a Glow Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling sticker. So I was like, all right, right on. She was pretty hot. So I've never heard of her though. Never heard of her. Let's see, what else? What else is... Oh, and then someone threw this at me. I thought it was a different pin because I was about to leave and I set my bag down. He goes, hey, Fears, I dropped another pin in your bag. And I was like, I think I already have that one, but I said, I'll take 2. So it's another Viper one. And then, let's see what else. And then I got a pinball tournament. That would be kind of a cool vlog. So I'm thinking about going to the pinball tournament. And then this is what I'm talking about. So they take these old gems and put them on DVD. So yeah, so they've got one called Street Trash. Never heard of that one. The Horror Workout. What We Do in the Shadows. And then Trick or Treat Adventures. Whatever the hell that is. So sounds like real high quality films, Visions. Trick or Treat Adventures. Oh shit. Visions, what is that fucking video that you have on your page, on your Instagram? It's like some hot girl and she's like running through a cornfield and there's like some like there's some guy with a hatchet running through and he just hacks her to pieces. That video always makes me chuckle. But it's like he's a scarecrow or something. Like a scarecrow comes to life or some shit. She's like, no, oh God, and then he just goes, yeah, fuck you, bitch, and just like takes the fucking hatchet and just demolishes her, and there's just blood fucking everywhere. You gotta tell me what the fuck that movie is, because I gotta get that. That has to be part of the collection, buddy. And then that's it. And then I got my batteries. That's it. So Fears, pretty much cleaned up on day 1, but I'm gonna be trying to buy some good big deals tomorrow. Oh yeah. So not bad for day 1. I am tired though. I need to get out of these clothes, take a shower, get a little nappy time. I'm gonna probably upload a couple of pictures to my Facebook before I go to bed, but the convention starts at 10 tomorrow, so that means Fears. It's an hour and 20 minutes away, so that means Fears has to be up by 8:30, and I need to be out the door by probably 8:50 and on the road. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Big stuff coming though. Fears has got a lot of video editing to do. When do I not have a lot of video editing to do? A couple more streams. Again, I won't see Sam for days on end because you heard Sam. He's like, well, Fears, I'll see you in like 4 or 5 days. And I was like, oh, we're hanging out next week. And he's like, it's like maybe Fears. And I was like, oh, Sam, we are hanging out next week, buddy. That's all right. Right. Triple says, Fears, thanks for the stream. Hey, no worries. I love you guys. I care about you guys. You guys are my loving and loyal fans. Without you guys, there would be no Fears vlogs and Fears Man 26 and, the Fears TikTokage and the whole 9 yards. So I love you guys to death. Thank you guys for all the support, all the likes, the comments, the views, the fun times, the laughs, all that good stuff. I'm telling you, though, as soon as I saw that Predator video with Arnold Schwarzenegger, it made me think of my dad. And I was like, man, I said, me and my dad used to watch that all the time. And I'll be honest, though, the third one, it's all right. It's all about Predator 1 and Predator 2. The fifth Predator, how many is there? There's 1, 2, 3. No, I'm sorry, there's 4, right? Oh, no, well, no, technically, if you count Predator versus Alien and then Predator versus Alien 2, there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there is 5. Oh no, there's 6 with the fucking the fourth one. So there's 4 just normal Predator movies, and then there's 2 Alien versus Predator. So there's 6 in the whole series. I need to get Predator versus Alien 1 and 2 because I have the others. I've got 1 through 4. The third one's all right. The fourth one's pretty good, but it's all about Predator 1 and Predator 2. Because the first one, it's in the fucking jungle and shit. Oh, get to the fucking chopper. Then the second one, there's just blood and guts and shooting and going fucking ballistic, and then he like hightails it to the city, and there's fucking mad chaos, and it's like it takes place in the future, L.A. of the future, well, their version of the future, 1998 and shit, because the first one takes place in like 1983, which is Fears' birthday year, I think, or it's 82, 83, whatever in the first one, and then it skips to the fucking future. I love how they thought like 97 was the future. That's kind of the future. But you know what? Like Judgment Day on a Terminator, that's still technically the future because that takes place in 2029. So there you are. That's technically the future. The not too distant future. And then like what's that other one with Sylvester Stallone in it? Demolition Man. That takes place in like 2032. So there you are. If you're gonna do the future, make it like fucking ages away, But I guess back then that was the future because whenever they made Back to the Future, like they thought 2015 was ages away, and it kind of was, So I get why they do that. But like Buck Rogers and all that crap, like he goes to what is it? He's from like I think the 1990s, and he goes to like the 27th century or some shit. Now that's the far fucking future, So that's like going nuts. It's he either goes to the 26th. I've watched a couple of episodes of Buck Rogers. It's pretty good. It's a little outdated, but it's pretty good. But he goes to the 26th, the 27th century, some shit like that. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Fears Man 26 and Fears Vlogs. By the way, I gained a couple of subscribers. Now, Fears Man, let me have a little look-see. Fears Man is up to 2,400. And Fears Vlog is up to 1,290. And then let me check my TikTok real quick. So slowly but surely, we're getting there. We are getting there. I don't know if we'll ever make it to 100,000, but Fears will try his damnedest. On TikTok, Fears is up to 8,232. So the TikTokage is doing really, 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 really good. And I'm pretty proud of Fears Man 26 to getting up to 2,400. So a couple of people subscribed to me when I was at the convention. Like I said, I love going to conventions because the minute they see that I'm vlogging, they're like, "Oh, what are you vlogging about? Like what are you filming about?" And then the minute I say my YouTube channel, "Oh, I'll sub," and I'm like, "You're more than happy to go ahead and sub." So yeah, so the more conventions Fears goes to, the more subs, the more views, the more comments. It all adds to the cause, guys. We got to spread the Fears Man legacy all over the internet, and it's going to be good times. So awesome. I do remember you. I do remember you. I met you at the Funko booth when I was walking by. I forgot to plug your booth, even though I wasn't going to buy anything because I'm not a big fan of Funko Pops. But the guy at the Funko Pop booth was a pretty nice guy, and so I was like, "All right, I'll give you a plug. Hell yeah, buddy. Well, I'll see you tomorrow because I'm going to day 2. All right, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26 and Fears Vlogs. Subscribe to me on TikTok, FearsMan26. Fears is going to go get something to eat, and then I'm going to go soak in a warm tub, and then I'm going to take a nap for a couple of hours, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on the stream. This is Fears, signing off. Deuceage!